Major General Meston, security-wise, and we all know how heightened the security when they have 2,300 approximately delegates coming in for the Congress of the Communist Party. Security-wise, something that would clearly be viewed in China as impunity. How was this even possible? The putting up of banners, as is being called on social media, an act of courage, would you say?
Maha, good evening. I would definitely say from the security perspective, I think it is highly laudable that a person, and I would say it would be many persons, but one person has taken the initiative, a protester, and he has done it in the heart of Beijing, and that too on the very significant bridge, and the timing matters. So I think, as brought out earlier, this person has been really remarkable, a man of full courage, conviction, guts. As a security analyst, I would like to highlight. And therefore, whatever he has done, I think he has expressed resentment on behalf of the many Chinese. And I had myself been to China for a military exercise in 2005. I recollect that when the liaison officer was detained, during the informal conversations, it erupted, and even as on date, we know there is a tremendous divide in the rural areas. There is a lot of, I would say, people are very, very backward. Economic development is marginal. It is only in the cities what we see. So therefore, this resentment is bound to be there. And as highlighted, I think dictatorial, authoritative leaders will always face this. Now, coming from the security perspective, what happens is, I think Professor Gao said, there is stability and there is peace. Firstly, I think the definition of security and peace needs to be understood. If there is stability, then why ban the internet? Why everything has been disappeared from the internet? So there is no freedom of expression. There is no freedom of free speech, and therefore, in how they can call this as terms of stability and peace. So I think from overall security perspective, and coming on to the Chinese armed forces, see, you are well aware that they have political commissars, so hold of CCP is so much in the entire system. So I think these protests definitely may not spark a total kind of a protest, but definitely I think a lot of message goes to the international world, and especially to President Xi Jinping, that there is something amiss. Okay. And if the things are not corrected at the appropriate time, because how this has happened in the heart of Beijing is something the security lapses have occurred, and probably this person has well timed, maybe he's done it in the night, put the banners, and that too on a very important, significant bridge, which is a landmark. So I think, Maha, my take on this is that I agree with most of the speakers that the authoritative and dictatorial rule, these things can't happen, and a stage does come where people start protesting, but in a country like China or Iran or Russia, it is difficult, but yes, there is high time that people will express.
But not impossible, as we've seen here. Difficult, but not impossible.